Hello, welcome to Toll House. So this is a game that's thematically based on the afterlife, or one interpretation of it where a person has passed away and that soul of theirs is sort of in this threshold between worlds where they are climbing a ladder to various houses where dues must be paid. And they face their demons and monsters and try to sort of continue to ascend to get to that next place. And meanwhile, there are guardians who advocate on their behalf, and that sort of intercession that they make tends to help the soul move along, or may help the soul in some other more abstract way, which is represented in the game with numbers. So the main goal of the game is to be the greatest guardian, of course. So here's your soul, and your soul is trying to get up this ladder. So notice these are the houses here, so you go all the way up to the top. If the soul gets to the top of the ladder, then the greatest guardian is they who got the most points. So the numbers are here: 1, 3, 2. That's how you win the greatest guardian when the soul gets to the top. Now, the soul might not get to the top. The way that happens is if the demon gets to the top, then the game ends immediately. And we look and compare who fought the most demons, because obviously whoever fought the most of these demons was the greatest guardian, right? And if you had fought more demons, then maybe this wouldn't have happened, right? That the demon wouldn't have reached the top. Well, how do you show and find out who fought the most demons? Well, this is the soul deck. And in the soul deck are the demons which are tormenting the soul, of course. So on your turn, you will at first flip a card. Showing here, this is what a turn looks like. First step, draw the soul card. So you draw it and you place it next to the deck. This is a green demon. If you defeat the green demon, then you take a step on the ladder. If you ever pass the soul on the ladder, you bring the soul with you. So there you go. Now the cost of beating this demon is 1 green ox, and so you can look at what you have. You start with these here. The green ox is in your possession, so you could exchange it and defeat that demon. Yes, and you could take a step. But notice that the action here, there's 3 actions you can take on a turn. The action of fighting a demon is plural. You could fight as many demons as you want. So why fight 1 when you could wait till later? Maybe you could take that turn and fight 2. So you might be able to get sort of more out of your turn if you wait. Maybe. I mean, it's a push your luck concept because maybe someone else will take it. So keep that in mind. But you could take other actions, like take tokens. That's a way of sort of building up in the game. You can take 3. They can be the same color, different colors, doesn't matter. But if you take a gold, you can only take 1 gold. Alright, up next is to talk about acquiring a hero, right? So how do you get points? Well, the top row are the heroes with the points, right? They generally take 4 of a kind to get them. Down here, there's 3 of a kind. Down here, the cost is 2 of a kind. And then you can look at the benefits. Generally, in the bottom row, there are going to be 1 benefit. Middle row, 2 benefits. Where the third row up here, 2 benefits, but one of the benefits is just general, and the other one is points. So you can kind of sort of feel that trend as the game continues. Now, what do we mean 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, right? So when you fight the demons, note that you need an ox to fight the demons. But when it comes to acquiring heroes, you actually need to match the symbols on the tokens. I don't mean these symbols, I actually mean the other side. So every token has a symbol on the back, and there's only 2 symbols for each color. And so if you want to, for instance, have something that helps you fight this demon, then you're going to need to get that hero, bring him on your team, and on your next turn, go fight that demon. For instance, if you acquired this card this turn, then in turn you could fight demons, you'd have a green shield discount, which means this one you could take it for free. Alright, that's good. It also has this other benefit, which we'll discuss. So, in order to get this hero, you're going to need a green, red, purple, all the same symbol. Well, you have a green dove, red dove, but you don't have a purple dove. You could try sheep, but you only have 1 sheep, and you only have 1 fish, so you're missing something. Now, notice though that this hero is free, so you could take it this turn, and next turn you could then acquire this one with a green, red, and a permanent discount purple dove. So you don't need to spend a purple token, you would need to spend these 2. So you could do that. Say we did this the first turn, we do this the second turn. We can now talk about the pots. Whenever you take a card, the cards will immediately replace that one face up like this. And when you take it and it costs you tokens, then you will then place those tokens in a pot. There's 3 pots. Each row has a pot to the right. So you can put both in the same pot, or you could put one in one pot, one in a different pot. You could choose whatever pot. Each row has a pot. On your turn, when you take demons, you can either draw 3 tokens, or you can draw that gold star, or you can take a pot and reset the row. What that looks like, if you reset the row, right? So say you take this on your next turn. Take the pot. Now this pot could have up to, as many tokens as are there, right? Other players are doing stuff, and it might be 10 tokens there. You could take all 10, whatever, you take the pot. You then have an option to reset the row. So that's why it says take pot and reset. You could reset the row. Only the one that's right next to the pot that you just took. The way the resetting works is you take all 3 of these and you put them underneath the main deck that they came from, and then you bring out 3 more. So these cards will never be shuffled again after you set up the game. And then finally, we can talk about what's in this deck, and there you go. So now, say on your next turn, you have this green ox. You could take this for free, and you would just discard it and take a step. So you would take a step, and then if you pass the soul, you bring the soul with you. So every turn you draw a card, alright? So we can see what some of these look like. So here, this card says, on the same turn, draw again. So you gotta immediately draw again. And then here you got a ladder. So you discard the ladder and the soul moves forward, right? And then if you wanted to fight this demon, right, you need 2, right? 2, not just 1, but 2 angels. You only have 1 angel. This is not an angel. This is only for acquiring. Now this is for fighting, but it's green, wrong color, and it's an ox. You need a purple angel, so you need more of these. So you might take, for instance, several angels. Maybe you'll take 3 angels, and then on your next turn you draw again, and is another ladder. No problem. Soul goes up again. You might take more red tokens. I'm not sure what's best to do. So you do that. And then on your next turn, wait, a free demon. So you could, for instance, take these 2, fight this one, and the other one would be free, and you get 2 steps, right? And so there you go, catch up to the soul. Now, if you fight enough that you get to the 4th step, it's right next to the star. When you reach a star, you get a star. So you don't have to take a turn to get it, you just get it for free. and I can just finally tell you sort of how that works. So I will bring out just something else. So here we go. So say we spent 2 of these. So you can, oh, and when you put them in pots, you can put them face down or face up, whichever you want, however you want to do that. Even when you have them out here, you could have them face down or face up, whatever you want. You can look at them or you know, like secretly, and then use them. The gold star is anything. It's like any 1 token. So like these are 2 purples. You could call the gold star another purple. But a gold star is more than just any color token. It's a specific symbol. So in this case, it's a gold dove, meaning you have a dove here. You could call this another purple dove, or maybe it's a blue dove. So if you want to spend a blue, red, purple dove, then you could get this card right here. Blue, red, purple. They gotta match. And there you go, to acquire that card. And you would just put those into a pot, however you want to. There you go. So that is just a brief overview of how to play this game. You really start to get it when you play through a full game. One more thing. So let's see, we got that. Bring these over. Right, so the game will, you know, progress. Everyone takes their turn. The soul moves forward when you draw a ladder. You find different demons as you play. This, that. Say, game's continuing to progress. Lots of things out here. Finally, you find this. What's that? It's a candle. What's the candle mean? The candle means that all these demons, 4, 8, 9, 10, get discarded. Whatever we didn't defeat gets discarded, and the demon moves up 1 step for each one. That's 10 steps there. And yeah, and if that happens to mean that he reaches the end step, then the game is over, and the demon has reached the top, meaning the soul didn't make it, and whoever is highest up the ladder wins. Right? They're the greatest guardian. And so that's that. And then you discard this candle, and then you would continue the game.